A truly bombshell New York Times article revealed the jaw dropping truth a few days ago about the real reasons Trump pulled out of Yemen. First, a summary for those who don't want to read the article. According to a New York Times article, U.S. President Donald J. Trump grew frustrated after the lack of immediate results and numerous mishaps and setbacks during Operation Rough Rider, ORR, the operation to degrade and destroy Houthi military capabilities and hamper their ability to strike commercial and naval shipping in the Red Sea. New details were also revealed in the article, including those on the nature of strike operations themselves. Already known to many, the Houthis downed a staggering 7 MQ-9 Predator drones in just the first 30 days of ORR, which started back in March 2025. Additionally, citing unnamed U.S. officials, an unspecified amount of F-35 and F-16 fighter jets were nearly downed by Houthi air defenses in the same time period. While U.S. pilots are well trained enough to be able to evade, counter, and/or defeat incoming surface-to-air missiles, the article detailed the looming possibility that a U.S. pilot could be shot down, killed, or captured. Ultimately, intelligence agencies were able to quantify some degradation of the Houthis' capabilities, but caveated their assessment with the fact that reconstitution efforts would be easy for the Houthis. After deliberation with top U.S. officials in Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, key players in the fight against the Houthis, a consensus on how to move forward was unable to be reached. The last straw for President Trump? The accidental loss of 2 FA-18 fighter jets in just as many weeks. As the above notes, Trump didn't want to get into a long entanglement and demanded a progress report of results from the Yemeni campaign after 30 days. The report was not promising. The U.S. was unable to even establish air superiority over the Houthis. But the results were not there. The United States had not even established air superiority over the Houthis. Instead, what was emerging after 30 days of a stepped-up campaign against the Yemeni group was another expensive but inconclusive American military engagement in the region. Let's first make something clear. Some have claimed that the U.S. established air superiority, but not air supremacy, as if there's a difference between the two. These are phony terms concocted, or at least popularized by the U.S. MIC to sell its Iraq war adventures, with claims that the modern, unstoppable American air power is capable of somehow totally dominating the skies against a foe. In reality, no such thing as true air supremacy exists in a near-peer conflict, and has never been established in history over a foe that can fight back. These are nothing more than marketing terms to sell weapons for a war that doesn't exist. What we find in Yemen is that the U.S. had to engage in distant standoff strikes, as was the case with Israel when it attempted to hit Iran. Long ago, our detective work here proved that Israel was firing missiles from well within Iraqi borders, with its F-35s terrified to cross over into Iran proper. Amongst other evidence, this was indicated by the booster casings of the Air Laura ballistic missiles fired from Israeli F-35Is being found well within Iraqi territory, where they were launched.